Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I'm gonna teach you the three variations of one opening and the opening name is London system. Okay, so it is a good opening that is played by most of the good players. So okay, let's get into the video. So before that, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna request you to like and subscribe the channel, and you can also give me some suggestions in the comments down below. And um, and yes, please click on that notification bell so that you can get early access to my videos. Okay, so let's start the video. So the London system always starts with d4. Yes, d4 is the first move on the London system. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna just assume that what what the black can play. Okay, what the black can play in response to your opening. Okay, so it is not that the opponent is gonna surely play this move. Okay, so this has no guarantee. So I'm gonna just assume and go on with it. Okay, so let's assume the opponent play d5, d4, d5. Okay, so as we are playing the London system, London. So until now it is the queen's pawn opening. Okay, so to make this opening London, we are gonna bring out the knight, and let's assume he brings his knight, develops the knight. Okay, simple. So so after these two move, still the London is not completed. Okay, so it gets completed when you bring the bishop out, that is to f4. Okay, so now as the London system is completed, I'm gonna go until like 10 moves more, so that you can have some idea like what to play after this. Okay. So let's assume that he puts the pawn, giving some support to d5 pawn. Okay. So and we make the way for our white bishop, and we make a simple path so that he can control many of the squares. So in this, so until now, this whole board from the white views, it have only one weakness, that is this b2 pawn. So yes, the opponent is gonna go for the weakness, simply attacking the pawn. So in this position, we have two options: pushing the pawn or just defending it with queen. Okay. So in this position, we can we can push the pawn, but that is not good on the long term. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with queen to c1. Simple. Okay, so as the queen goes to c1, now your knight is undefended. Yes, as I told you, the opponent is going for the weakness, so he brings the bishop out, attacking the knight. So the knight can be defended by two ways: knight to d2 or bishop to e2. Yeah. So as so so in this variation, I'm gonna play knight to d2, defending the knight. Let's assume he just pushed the pawn, developing the bishop, and he might attack this knight in the future. And yes, so we are gonna ignore this bishop coming here, not pushing this one. So we are gonna attack the center first. If he takes, you can go for the knight attacking the queen, go for this attacking the bishop, and you can go accordingly. So so, so for the opponent, taking this pawn is quite risky, or it can bring an attack to his side. So he's gonna just develop the knight. Okay, so after this move, I think the best idea here is to push the pawn. So after this pawn is pushed, you can see that the bishop is blocked. There is no attack on the knight now. The knight is kind of trapped, and the queen is attacked. Okay, as the queen is attacked, the opponent is gonna go back. Okay, So after that we can launch another attack on the queen side, as the queen side has more space. Let's go for this. And let's say he cannot do much of a thing on this side, or as this side is just taken by the white, so he's gonna just develop the bishop. Okay, he's gonna just develop the bishop. And after that, for the white, uh, on this whole board there is only the knight that is being attacked. So now we are gonna go for the defense, no, just pushing back the bishop. Okay, so when the bishop goes back, and after that we can also develop our bishop. And let's say, just assume that the knight, that the opponent is now gonna attack to our side, gaining some space or control of some square. But but as there is no dangerous threat by the knight, uh, we are gonna just castle. Okay, we are gonna just castle, and the opponent is also gonna castle, as the knight is no big threat. And and after that we can go it is not that much of a need to take this knight. We can go for this side attack. And and yes, that marks the end, the first variation. So without any delay, let's start the second variation. So as I already told you, the London starts with d4. Okay, so in this variation, the opponent is gonna play the King's Indian. Okay, King's Indian defense. So I'm gonna show you the how to play the London against the King's Indian. So let's continue. So as I have already told you that the London is pawn out, bishop, knight. Okay, so so we are gonna play that first, and we are gonna play that accordingly. Okay, so the bishop out. Okay, so and the opponent is gonna play the pawn out, making the way for the bishop. Okay, so in this move, so after this move, so after we have bring the knight out, and the opponent brings the bishop out. Okay, so it is now the Indian game for the black, and now the Indian game for the black, and London system for the white. Okay, so so in this move we are not gonna push this pawn, because we are gonna make because we are gonna push it afterwards, making a a good attack from the center. Okay, so for now we are gonna give some support to this pawn, because if the knight moves, the bishop is gonna take it. Okay, so let's say he castles. Okay, and and we are gonna develop the knight. Okay, develop the knight. So after that he's gonna make some way for the bishop or the knight. Let's say he makes the way for the bishop. Okay, simply. So so as I have already told you, we are gonna make the way for the pawn. Okay, so let's go now that the pawn is defended by the knight, it is not much of a problem. And let's say he develops the knight. Okay, gaining some area on the center, gaining some area on the center. So the most of the opponent is gonna play rook to e8. e8, because okay, it's the white turn, and let's say he develops the bishop. Okay, then after that the black is gonna play the rook to e8. Rook to e8, um, making a greater attack on the center. Okay, so so we, so we are gonna wait for the attack, and just push the pawn from s2 to s3. Okay, so after that let's see the black attacks. So in this position we are gonna take it, okay, making our way, and and the opponent is gonna take back simply. Okay, so the so after that our bishop is being attacked, and, and for that we we are gonna bring back the bishop, and after that the black might develop the bishop, which is which is pretty good for him, and now it is the time for our king to be safe, and we are gonna simply castle. So after this move you have knight to e4, knight to e4, queen to c2, or you can also bring rook to e1, push the pawn, push this b pawn. Okay, there are many variations, you can go accordingly. Is so I'm gonna stop here, because after that you can attack accordingly, and launch the attack on opponent. So that marks the end of the second variation. So let's start the third one and the last one, and let's start it. So as I have already repeated it two times, the London starts with before. Okay, in this variation the opponent is gonna also reply with d5. Okay, yes. uh, let's complete the London, bringing the knight out, and he also brings the knight out. Okay, it is okay. First or second moves are, no, as as it is of the first variation, but it is, totally different from this step. Okay, let's complete the London, bringing the bishop out. So after the bishop is out, the London is completed. So in the first variation, this bishop is gonna come out. So in this variation, this bishop is gonna come out, okay, of e6. So because uh, for the opponent to play this move is to bring the bishop out. So we are also gonna bring the white bishop out some. Okay? Then yes, uh, most of the player, after they see that the opponent played the London system, they are gonna simply try to trade the bishop. Okay, and after that we are not gonna go and take the bishop immediately. Okay, so we are gonna just ignore it and develop the knight. Okay, so so as the opponent sees that this is a good opportunity to demolish our pawn structure, he's gonna not wait. Okay, he's not gonna wait. Okay, so after that we take back, and as the pawn structure is damaged, he's just gonna simply castle. So we are gonna give some support to both pawns starting from this side. Okay, so as the bishop's way is blocked, he's gonna make some way by some pushing, by pushing the b pawn, b6 pawn. Okay, and and we are also gonna make a way for the bishop, and this bishop will control more square. Okay, so so after that this is the most played moves by the black. Okay, because it's gonna take the center, and it is gonna give some more space to the black. Okay, and and in this position we cannot take the pawn, because after he takes that he will have 1 2 3 4 pawns on the center, and we are gonna have only two, and one that is also far away. So we are gonna simply castle. So after that this bishop is controlling more squares. Okay, and that is just irritating for the black. Okay, so that's why he tries to get the bishop. Okay, and we don't have any more of the choice, because if we move the rook is gonna die, so we are gonna take the bishop, the knight is gonna take back. Okay, after this, we are gonna attack the knight because it is undefended. Okay, the knight goes back, because after, because if he goes to this square from here, he will have some space, but not as effective as going to this square. Okay, because from this square the knight will have this and more area. Okay, so after that, as the knight is far away, and we will grab this opportunity to just attack the black's territory. Okay, and the queen will be somehow going to this area, because if the knight moves, she can attack the f4 pawn. Okay, so we are gonna give some support to this knight, making a pair of the knights, and seeing this, the black will not be happy, so he brings the knight out, because you know, the knight on the center is very dangerous. Okay, so as he brings the knight out, we are gonna bring the rook to the b1, that this pawn can get some more support. Okay, so after that he's gonna take, let's say. Okay, so we are not gonna take it immediately back, because he can change his mind and take it. Okay, so first we are gonna take this knight, and he takes back, and we just go back on the attack simply. So as the queen is being attacked, he's gonna go back, attacking this pawn. So that, what can be the solution? Bringing the queen here, or bring the queen here to d2, or e3, or f3. No, I guess the best option here is pushing the pawn of g5, because for this, uh, because the idea of this move is to protect the pawns on the king side, because if this push take, and I can push this f pawn, making a good pawn structures, and after this move, the king can to go to the opponent's king easily, and there is also another move that, attacks the queen. And yes, you can play now accordingly, as I have already told you the 16 moves. Okay, that marks the end of the video, guys. And if you hope you like that video, please like and subscribe the channel for more videos, and turn on that notification bell. And thank you for staying until the end, and see you again. Take care. Bye bye.